Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Dan. I have been selling on Amazon for almost 6 years. It'll be 6 years in the end of March. It'll be 6 years. So one more month, it'll be 6 years. My primary mode of obtaining merchandise is something known as retail arbitrage. And simply enough, that is just where I go into a store. I use some apps to help me with that. And I scanned items using these apps, and I find items that I can make a profit on. And then I resell them on Amazon. Some of the items I also resell on eBay. In today's video, I think there's 1 or 2 items that I get to put on eBay. And in today's video, I go to an Ollie's. That's my #1 store that I go to right now. It used to be Kmart. Kmart was my #1 store for a year and a half, 2 years. And then I found Ollie's. So Ollie's is now my #1 store. And so I go to my local Ollie's and I find some pretty good stuff. Hope you enjoy. Hey, Perry. Wishing me luck. Appreciate it, man. We'll see you in a bit. Well, we've just entered, and instead of having the HBA island, they have a sweet shop island. So we've got a lot of different sweets here, a lot of Valentine's Day type items, and Valentine's is next week. This one is not bad. The Oreo. These were all filled when I came in. There's a couple Oreos left. There's a couple $1 profit, but you know what? It's too close to Valentine's Day. I'm not going to take that gamble. There's a couple of these Reese bags have some profit in them, but again, Valentine's Day is next week. Just not interested in taking that gamble. I did pick up some of these. This is a pretty good item. I'll see if they've got some more of these somewhere else. There's only 2 here. This sells as a 3-pack. That's pretty good. I have sold these in the past, but the price right now has tanked pretty bad. So I think it's a break-even profit. And I think that is it on this. There was a couple more. There was one other Hershey Kiss that was pretty decent, but I don't see it here. All right, we're moving on. Well, now we have the HBA island, and I've gone around it and I didn't find anything new except for that, which I spent a little bit of time trying to scan it, and I may come back to that and try and scan, but it wouldn't come up, so I passed on that. But then I did find these hauls. These hauls have a rank of 82,000, which isn't horrible. Selling for $18, which is pretty good. We will get this for $360. So we're making over $5 profit if we send this in HBA. They don't expire until August of 2024. So if the price tanks a little bit, that's all right. We can handle that. And this could be a pretty good item for next fall. So we're gonna be buying some of these. So we're heading down the food aisle, and we've done pretty well in this aisle as far as bagged candy. I'm not seeing anything new. I was looking for those M&Ms, but I'm not seeing any of those M&Ms. Ah, there they are. Found them. So this is a pretty good purchase. I picked up, it sells as a 3-pack. It was selling for $22. I think the price is down to $21, but I'll get it for $8.10. I'll make about $6 on them. Now, the expiration on this, I think, is in April. Yes, April. So I want to get rid of them this month. So I'm not going to buy these all out, but I'll get another 3 units. I'll buy 9 bags. And, you know, the worst thing about this, if I don't sell them, I'm okay eating this one, literally. So moving on. Well, we are now going into the Housewares aisles, and this is a new item. This Simple Green, a great name product. Here's the problem though, when I scan it, look at the picture on that. That picture is not the correct picture. The definition is, or the description is good. Sales price is good. No sales rank. But it doesn't have the right picture. And I have purchased things like this in the past with the wrong picture, and it's created a headache for me. So I'm going to be passing on this, but I mean, that's a really good price for this item. Moving on. Well, we're in the HBA aisle. I'm not seeing anything new in this aisle. I've scanned just about everything here. I decided to scan this again. I have scanned this before. I've seen it for a while. Decided to scan it. It's a pretty good rank. 15,000 is the rank, and the FBA price is $12. So to break even right now. So there is an argument to say that I could hold on to this towards the end of the summer. I did that with a Neutrogena suntan lotion last year and did really well with it. But when I take a look at the expiration, I'd take a picture of it, because phones don't like it when you do that. Don't do that. When you take a look at the expiration, it's up there. So I took a picture, and you can see that it is July of 2022. So I'm not interested in taking that gamble. Now, that's got too many variables against me. Amazon's on the listing. There's a lot there. So there's probably a lot out on the market, and that's just too close of a expiration date. So we're going to pass on that. We're heading down the sporting good aisle, and we have these bike helmets. We're getting towards the end of winter, heading into spring. We've got some bike season coming up. I've sold some bike helmets in the past, but a lot of them I'm restricted on, so I usually just pass on those. But I did find this. This is a pickleball paddle. For those of you that don't know, pickleball is the fastest growing sport in America. And when we look at our seller amp, we can see that the BSR, which is the rank, is 19,000. That's really good. And with that, they're selling about 350 of these a month. So I'm not making a lot of money right now. 30% ROA, $3.50. But this is an item I feel real confident in buying and holding for a while. It's an indoor sport for the most part, so pretty good. I'm real happy with that. All right, well, we're still in the sporting good aisle, and I found this megaphone. There's actually 4 of them here, and it didn't scan, but I searched through its label, and I was able to find it. Pretty sure this is the one. But there's no price on it. So, and again, there's nobody selling it. So I think I'm gonna get these. Well, I'll take them up. I'll find out what the price is. If I can get them for under $13, I think I can sell it for $30. We'll give it a shot. We're heading into the toy aisle. There's a couple new things in here. I've scanned them. Not a whole lot of success. I'm gonna come back to that. But there is one exception, and that is this item right here. Friends of a Feather. Now this is Ravensburger. It's a puzzle, and I'm restricted. And I've tried to go through the auto on gate, and it didn't go. But good price, selling for $27, so I'll make about $7 on it. There's 3 of them. So I'm going to buy these, and the main reason why is I've been thinking about getting some Ravensburger, getting ungated in it. There's things that just come up, and this also does pretty good on eBay. So it's selling for $28 on eBay, and that's not bad. Well, $23 here, but they're charging $13 for shipping. So I'll definitely, this would be an easy sell on eBay. So I'm gonna get those 3. So I just scanned this Crimes of Grimwald. I'll get it for $11.50. It's selling for $16. Good rank, but yeah, I'm gonna pass on this one. So the aisle's been picked over pretty good, but here's a new item. These little mailboxes. There's a lot here, but they're $1.99, and I'm totally going to get one of these. You put your stamps in them. That is the coolest thing. I'm totally getting one of these. And here is our US mailbox stamp dispenser in action. There are the stamps. And you just kind of pull them out. And you get your stamp. That's fun. We're heading down the Housewares aisles. And this is an air fryer that I don't think it's good profit, but I bought one and it's fantastic. Now, what else do we have here? We have this sharper image s'more maker. Now, it's selling for $14.99, so I'll get it for $13.50 because I think I'm just using my 10% off coupon. But here's the problem. Sharper image is restricted on Amazon. At least I can't sell it on Amazon, but it is selling on eBay, and the cheapest one on eBay is $40. It just goes up from there. So, or $32, I guess. Well, plus shipping. So I will be getting that, and I will also be getting one of these. I have a 30% off coupon with Ollie's Army on one item, so I will get this, and I'll make about $35 on that item. So that's pretty good too. So two pretty good items. Real happy with that, and we're getting close to checking out. There's a couple more things that I want to look at, and then we will be checking out. So I just checked out $725 after my 10%, and I also did a separate order to buy that bread maker, because the bread maker, I had a 20% off, 20 and a 30% off coupon for one item. So I did the bread maker first, 20% off, and then I checked out with everything else with a 10% off coupon. So about an $775 spend. Not bad. Some pretty good stuff. And I'm really excited about this one. The megaphone, that megaphone was $9. And it's heavy. It's pretty industrial. So I got 4 of those. I was pretty excited about that. And then the s'mores. And last minute, I decided to get the heart-shaped Oreo box. It's selling for, what do I get that for? $12. $1.17 I'm getting it, and it's selling for $12. So, you know, there was only 4 left. So I'll make like 10 bucks on 4 of them. 10 bucks is 10 bucks. So not bad. I'm happy with that. I didn't use the 15% coupon. I think I'm going to be going to another Ollie's that I haven't been to in a while over the weekend, and hopefully we'll be able to get some stuff up there. So not bad at all. Well, that was my sourcing trip to my local Ollie's. Hope you enjoyed that. And now here is my monthly recap of my sales. So looking at our sales report for today. Today is Saturday, February 18th. It's 1 o'clock. A little slow for a Saturday. It is a beautiful day outside though. But we've only sold one item for $66. Current paycheck is $2,200. And I get paid in 9 days. So again, we're pretty confident that we can make our goal for the month. Right now we've made $10,000 in sales for the month. And again, just a reminder, that's sales, that's not profit. Roughly, my profit on that is $2,500. About 25% is a good number that I has been consistent over the last couple years. As far as what my margin is. You can see that I've had, if you look at the graph below, you can see that there's 3 days that were just great. I mean, over $1,000, 3 days in a row. And that is when I get a shipment that gets received. Every time I have a shipment that gets received, I get a spike like that because the items were out of stock. So that's always nice to see. I am going to have to go take a look at those numbers and just to make sure I'm not giving away any profit. What else we have here? And now let's take a look at our orders. The things that we've sold both today and pretty much yesterday. So this first item, My Little Pony, selling for $65. I think I got that for either $9 or $11.70. I think it was for $9. So, and I bought a lot of those. I really cornered the market with those My Little Ponies. It's just, again, you've heard me talk about My Little Pony. It is a show that's been popular for over 20 years and continues to be popular. It's the only show out there. If you have a young one that's into horses, that's what they watch. This next one, this Little Tykes, I've had these for a while. I've had these for almost a year and a half. I only have a few left, and they cost me $4.50 when I bought those. So, roughly $10 profit. This Aladdin toy, if you look, it says that's Mexico, so it's 792 pesos, I assume. And the conversion for that is 43. So this item, I think, was $12.99, so I got it for $11.70, so decent profit there. This next item, this is an item I bought about a year ago. It had a decent rank. It was about 80,000. I bought about 30 of them, and it's a lotion. It is, I forget I think it's a Vaseline. It's a Vaseline lotion for skin, and bought it for $3.60, so that's close to $10 profit. These Transformers, they're either $9 or $11.70. I can't remember which, but regardless of which it is, it's a decent profit, almost $20 profit in that. The same thing with this Marvel Legends. This is another item that I purchased a while ago for $3.60 probably. And then I'm going to end this recap with this last one, this Old Spice Oasis deodorant. Recently just purchased it. Great item. It's a 3-pack. They're $2.99 each, so I'm getting it for $8.10. So that's close to $17, $18 profit on it. That is over 200% ROI. And as soon as I get them, they're gone. That's a great item. And that is the sales recap for today. So that was my sales report for this video. I'm being consistent with my sales. I'm not, knocking the doors off of it. That's okay. I've set my goal of how much time I want to put into Amazon, and really for me, I'm not trying to be a millionaire with this business. I'm just trying to provide for my standard of living that I have, and to make $16,000 in sales is what I need. And right now, what's more important to me is time. Time matters a lot to me. Spending time with my family, spending time with my animals, just taking walks, listening to books, reading, listening to podcasts. Those are the things that I'm doing right now. So it's been 2 weeks since I've done a video, and that's one of the main reasons why. I'm kind of just reallocating my time, putting more time into the things that I want to do. And right now, YouTube is kind of taking the back seat a little bit. So I'm going to continue making videos and putting them out. Probably one every 2 weeks is probably going to be my time frame now. Honestly, my channel is doing good. I'm getting new subscribers, but I'm not increasing in my viewership. So at some point, if my viewership doesn't increase, I'm going to have to make a decision of what I'm going to cut out of my life in order to have time for the things that I need to do. Now, I'm not trying to, get rich making YouTube videos, but it can't cost me either. And it's starting to. Just because of the time variable. So those of you that have reached out to me and commented, that you like my videos, I thank you. It's greatly appreciated. I appreciate the kind words. I appreciate the comments of support. I've run into a few of you in the stores when I've been sourcing, like this guy right here. So I'm at my local Ollie's, and I just went through looking for some new stuff, and I ran into DJ.
Hi.
So DJ is from Western Pennsylvania. He's been watching my videos for a while, and he does a number of other stores other than Ollie's, and he's just freaking killing it. He's doing a great job. So glad I could help him out. It was great running into him, and we're going to see what else we can find in this store. So that was DJ. Just ran into him 2 days ago, and it was nice meeting him. So again, thank you for all those kind words. Thank you for the words of encouragement. And one of the other things that I've been doing is I recently just posted a short, a YouTube short. I think I've done 2 of them. One of them was on Amazon and one was on UFOs. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. So a little rant on that. It was just when all these things started to get the first, so we had the balloon get shot down, and then we had another object get shot down over Alaska. So that's when I made that short, was right after that. And then there was 2 more that got shot down. Just a little rant about that. You know, I think it's funny that the media just keeps calling it a high-flying object. Well, you know, we've got 2 terms out there. We've got UFOs, and now the new term that the government created is called UAP. You know, UFOs, unidentified flying object. It doesn't mean they're aliens. It means we don't know what it is. Well, the government didn't like that, so then they started using a term or an acronym, UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena. Okay, fine. Why won't they use these terms? They're their terms. I mean, it's exactly what it is. They don't know what it is in the air, so let's call it a UAP. Come on, government, you made the term up. Use it. That continues to be a bee in my bonnet. I don't like it when the media tells us what we should think about something. Just report the news. But it doesn't seem like the media knows how to do that anymore. Either side of the aisle, Republican or Democrat, they're both equally as guilty as not reporting news anymore. And all they do is report what they want us to think or want us to feel. So that's my rant for today. What else do we have? And now here's a little Bella update. Now let me warn you before you see this clip. Bella got all of her bandages off. We're having a little issue with her skin healing, so the doctor felt that we should just remove all the bandages and really just take it light. So I'm going to show you that. It's still a little, for those of you that might be squeamish, you may not like what you see, but it's healing nicely. And here's Bella. So here is Bella, and as you can see, Bella does not have a cast on anymore. So let's take a look at the doctor's handiwork. So the bone has healed nicely. We still have, Bella, that's okay. No. So the raw skin that you see as a result of the wire that is holding the bone together was poking through the skin and rubbing against the bandage. So the doctor felt that if we take that off, it should heal up, and that was 2 days ago, and it is already looking so much better. You can see the incision. Nice job, Doc. Nice job. What do you think, Bella? Feeling good? She's a happy dog. So that is our Bella update. So what else do we have going on? Again, I told you in the beginning of the video that I'm coming up on my 6-year anniversary. It's 6 years at the end of March. So I'm going to be putting together a video where I show you the things that I first bought. And I think I can do that. You know, I should be able to go back into Inventory Labs and see those things, you know, what I bought, where I bought them, what kind of profit did I make. So it'll be interesting because I've never even looked at those items, to be quite honest. Just haven't looked at them. So I'll make a video on some of those things that I first purchased when I got into Amazon. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions, please post in the comments. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. It helps out a lot. And thanks. Have a great day.